Hari Om. Begin each day listening to the most auspicious sound in the universe. Yoga of Royal Knowledge and Royal Secret. Chapter 9, Shloka 29. The same am I to all beings. To me there is none hateful nor dear. For those who worship me with devotion are in me and I am also in them.
Chapter 9, Shloka 29. Samoham sarvabhuteshu na me dveshyosti na priyah ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya mahite teshu chapyaham.
Chapter 9, Shloka 29. The seeker is promised that he will go to the Supreme. What then is the nature of the self? Lord gives two indications about his nature. A. He is impartial and has no special love for some and not for others. B. Those who worship him with devotion are one with him. The self is the same in all beings. The same consciousness illumines the thoughts in all the hearts, like the one sun illumines all objects, and its rays get reflected from all surfaces, whether the dull, rough surface of the rock or the polished mirror. If to him there is none hateful or dear, and the same self revels in the hearts of the good and the wicked, then why some recognize the divine status of the self while others don't? He must be partial. It is not so, because even though the same sunlight reflects upon the rough stone and a polished mirror, the quality and the nature of the reflecting surface determine the clarity and intensity of the light reflected. The sunlight cannot be accused for having special love for the mirror or the disgust for the rough stone. Similarly, the spiritual beauty and the strength of the self get reflected more from the loving hearts than the hearts full of hatred and anger. And when Lord says that those who worship me with devotion are in me and I too am in them, the contradiction is confusing. Wise standpoint. Those who worship the self with devotion come to discover that the worshippers themselves are none other than the self that is worshipped by them. They can see through the relationship of superimposition between the infinite self and the projection of the non-real on it. Though they are seeing the non-real, they recognize the real through it. Deluded standpoint. The infinite is the permanent reality upon which the projection of the non-real has been made by the deluded observer. He is only recognizing the non-real as he cannot see through to recognize the real. Even while only recognizing the non-real, the deluded one is actually looking at the infinite only. Even though truth has neither a preference for nor a prejudice against anyone, that individual who has his mind preoccupied with egocentric attachments cannot come to live the bliss of perfection, while the same individual, when his mind is detached from its preoccupations, becomes a ready instrument to seek and to discover its true identity with the self. For example, in winter, indoors one suffers cold while outside there is plenty of sunshine. He who walks out into the sunshine comes to be blessed by the warmth of the sun, while others in the rooms suffer the discomforts of the cold. The sun has neither a preference for those who are basking under the rays, nor has it any prejudice against those who do not come out under its shine and warmth. Learn more in the next shloka in the next video. To understand Gita, join Chinmaya Mission study group in your area. There are over 300 Chinmaya Mission centers in the world. Kindle Life is the first text prescribed in the scheme of study by Swami Chinmayananda himself. Watch Ranjod Kalra's videos on Kindle Life online. See this video clipping again and again till you can answer the following questions.